Man, you know you gotta hit my intro. Oh, yeah, he playing around. That boy done had too much shrimp. Let's go, dog. Yo. Welcome back to the Gamg, the Big Flex Podcast, aka the Strong Cast. We got a full house tonight. We got Square Business, comedian Square Business in the house.
What up, dog?
We got, of course, Don Snipes down there in the house.
What's poppin'?
And we have special guest, Damon Lockett, aka Shorty Mack, in the building.
What to do?
We're going to get to an interview with him later on. So, as we do, welcome back to the Gamg podcast. So, how was y'all strong end, man? What y'all end up doing this the strong end? Kick it off. Come on, Snipes.
Hey, I watched the fight this weekend, man. I seen John Jones whoop up into some ass. It was great. He hadn't fought in 3 years, man, since 2020. So he actually gained 43 pounds just to move up.
He's fighting heavyweight.
He fought the heavyweight. He always fought at like 205.
Okay.
And it was a pretty good card, man. He ended up choking old boy out in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So
damn,
shit, it was a good ass fight. And then it was the first time. The co-main event, there was a little Mexican chick. First time that a Mexican woman had won the championship. She got the belt now, so.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
okay.
it was actually a really good card, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did, man.
All right, Square Business. What you end up doing this strong end?
Oh shit! I had to work.
You say, "Oh, I had to work." What you work on, man? You work on some new material or something?
Oh no, I worked at at work. Making that cheese to survive.
You said work at work.
You know what I'm saying? A couple jokes came in there working.
Oh, okay.
Way home, you know how that go.
All right.
Mainly, I had a good time.
All right. What about you, Shorty Mack? What you end up doing this strong end?
Man, I just stayed out the way, man. I ain't had no power for so long. They kicked the power back in, so shit, it took me 2 or 3 days just to get back on norm. So that's what I was doing, recuperating from not having power. I was out of power for 6 days.
Okay. Damn.
Yes, sir.
I was
Did you
the whole weekend? So you
got a generator or anything?
No, I had partial power, but the refrigerator worked, but the oven and the heat didn't.
Oh yeah.
So we didn't lose no food.
Okay.
We didn't lose any food. We just lost. Well, it was cold, the motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
The first 2 days was cool. Because, you're still working off the original heat in there, but then after a couple of days, we had to get the hell up out of there.
Your house stayed warm for 2 days?
Yeah.
You got some scandalous insulation.
Hell yeah.
Man, it stayed cold, but the first 2 days, it wasn't as cold as it was.
I cut the heat down for 30 minutes. I feel that shit cold.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Damn, all right. So this week, hey, so this strong end and shit, I ain't do too much, but I did go check out that Creed movie, what was it, yesterday or whatever.
You talking the corny nigga movie?
Yeah, my wife wanted to go see it, so I was like, yeah, she wanted to go.
Shit. I forgot.
Yeah, it was all right. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a little bit later on, just for a second. You know what I'm saying? But I put it like this. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of typical to me, but you know what I'm saying? What else? Don't really do too much of nothing else, man. You know what I'm saying? Just chilled out for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Did a little work around the crib, stuff like that. So, all right. So, this is the 10th episode of the Gamg podcast, and we are sponsored by Gamg Enterprises LLC. So, if you're looking to get the best personal training, the best supplements when it comes to health and wellness, you're looking to get, say, the dopest, say, workout attire, check out my website, gamg.shop. And also, you can check out the supplements at gamg.firstfitness.com. All right. And then we are also, I have a 33% discount on, say, the apparel on the gamg.shop website. And also, I'm running a spring sale on personal training for 12 sessions right now. You sign up this month for $300, you're going to get 12 sessions, 12 1-hour sessions. It come with a meal plan, nutritional advice, and much more. And I'll probably throw in a shirt and stuff like that too. So come get your ass kicked and
muscles. Make sure I'm happy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You want some muscles? I got you.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying?
$300 shit.
You know what I'm saying? But that's for a month. You know what I'm saying? So for you, you might have to sign up for about 6 months.
Yeah. 300. I got a little bulge or something.
Yeah, for sure. All right. And then we are also sponsored by APE, which is All Problems Eliminated. This is a home repair, home restoration company. So if you're looking to get any work repaired to your home, give T and BT a call at area code 623-223-3943, and they'll get you together. All right. Plumbing, drywall, floors, etc. All right. And we have another one too. So check this out. It's coming up on the 31st, right? The 31st. Check this out, y'all.
March 31st at the Bel Air Luxury Cinema. The greatest love story ever told. Daddy, I love him. The red carpet is at 7 p.m., showtime 8 p.m. Tickets are only $30. Purchase your tickets on Eventbrite. The greatest love story ever told. Movie premiere, Daddy, I Love Him, Friday, March 31st. Be there.
All right, y'all. So check that out. You know what I'm saying? Say the movie premiere, red carpet and everything at the Bel Air movie theater, March 31st, 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Purchase your tickets. Go to Eventbrite and support. All right. All right. So now we got something new that's coming up today. Today I wanted to go ahead and just switch it up just a little bit. I'm going to call this a Q's classic funny video. All right. So check this out, y'all.
Do not want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me.
Now, you might want to step back. Okay. Further.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. No, look further. There you go. All right.
After this, we can get to the
Euro training. Euro training. That's one. All right, we're gonna start this off nice and easy. One. There we go. Two. Oh yeah, feel the burn.
I could do that.
Three. Now Euro training. Euro training. Euro training. Your turn. Okay, this is a pretty good pace, but we're gonna kick things up a notch, okay?
Okay.
All right, you might wanna step back.
Step back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Your turn.
This ain't bad. I can do this all day. Whoa.
Okay, let's take this up a notch.
Man,
That's a wild boy.
that's something that you would do up in the gym. Yeah, I remember training with you. There's some crazy shit that you had me and K Davis doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So now, come holla at me. I owe you. Hey, look, I owe you. All right. So that was just a Q's classic funny video when it comes to working out. You know what I'm saying? So now we about to get into, say, interview of fire interview. You know what I'm saying? Been waiting to get Mr. Dame and Lockett, a.k.a. Shorty Mack, a.k.a. the serial entrepreneur, a.k.a. from the D&D brand. Welcome to the Gamg podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Just a big flex, so we're about to flex it on now. So tell us a little bit about yourself and the businesses that you have under the D&D brand.
Shorty Mack, Dame and Lockett. I guess I'm just a little fella from the hood, just had big dreams. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got the same story we all got, you know, coming from a bad environment, rough upbringing. You know what I'm saying? So I was always determined. When I was 6th grade, I sold candy in the middle schools. When I was 10th grade, I sold bus tickets at Cass Tech. Like, I sold rocks and convinced people that they could be used as bookmarkers. These were all when I was young. I shoveled snow. Man,
when you said rocks, I was about to say, is it
No.
Ain't self-incriminating yourself.
No, actually, I used to find rocks that was big enough to be able to hold books. And I would take them home and I would paint them. Okay. And then I would walk to the neighbors and you just sell rocks. And they, what the hell am I going to do with a rock? I said, use it for a bookmark. I don't know. That's what I'm selling today is rocks. But whatever the case is, I've always try to find a way to go get a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm the type of person that I ain't never had a job in my life, so I like to wake up when I want to wake up, go to sleep when I want to sleep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't get it misconstrued being an entrepreneur. You don't wake up all the time with money. It's ups, it's downs. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't always going your way. And I would say as an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? If you're scared to take losses, or you know what I'm saying, hey, this ain't the game for you, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't got full confidence in yourself and what you're doing in your brand, because let me tell you something, it may take 3-4 years to get your brand off the ground. It may take 2 or 3 weeks to get your brand off the ground. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if you believe in yourself, then you can make all dreams come true.
Yeah.
And again, my brand D&D, I started with I just say I saved enough money to change the direction of my life. I didn't want to go the same direction, so I took some money that I had saved and I bought a restaurant, a cleaning company, and a landscaping company, all in the same year.
Oh yeah, clap that shit up. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Flex it out.
This was 2016.
Okay.
And that's the year we opened up the D&D brand, Home of the Lamb Chops, D&D Cuisine, Home of the Lamb Chops. We dropped that on Livernois 17521. I think we did in our first 3 years it was actually in the liquor store. I think we did like the first 2 years like maybe $1.8 million out of a liquor store. Yep.
So that shit up.
And so the restaurant had got to a point where it had consumed all of my time, so I had to let the landscaping company go. Okay. And my wife, my backbone, she held all the other endeavors down while I maintained the restaurant, because the restaurant is it's a busy business.
So let me ask you, what does D&D stand for?
Don't doubt.
Don't doubt. All right. So you said that you knew that you wanted to work for self at an early age.
Absolutely.
So what is your plans in the future for your brand?
Well, right now I'm in the process of opening a bar. Well, we already have it. We're planning on bringing our brand, our restaurant into a bar we just got access to, called Dale's Place, which is 8748 Tireman. We're gonna bring our brand in there, as well as a couple ideas that we have, but I won't let them out the bag because everybody seems to love my ideas more than their own, so they steal my. So we'll just keep it as simple as I can. But I'm bringing a restaurant in and a couple other things that's going to change the city, as usual, like I do. I'm the first person in the city that brought lamb chops out of a titty bar. You couldn't even go get lamb chops unless you actually went to a gentleman's bar and bought them. I was the first person that brought him outside of the Gentlemen's Club. Me and my homeboy Dave Nolan, that's my homeboy.
Okay.
Me and him, we brought it out of the bar. Actually, he's a chef at. That's what he did. He was a chef at a lot of the high end gentleman clubs.
Okay.
So yeah, me and my homie put it together, and then we made it happen.
You said titties and chops. All right.
And it worked.
Clap that shit up.
And that's how you got so many places now willing to take a risk on lamb chops. You couldn't tell me one person that would have risked putting that much money up selling lamb chops out of a liquor store in 2015, 2016. And my numbers back it up. I don't ever bag about restaurant numbers because you can do a high volume, but that don't necessarily mean you're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? The average restaurant, you're only going to make 3 to 5% profit. That's the profit margin in the restaurant.
Yeah.
So you don't make a lot of money. It's just you just touch a lot of money.
Okay.
So if you know how to touch a lot of money, you know what to do with the money.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons a lot of people don't understand in restaurants. That's why they really try to bang you on that liquor. You understand what I'm saying? Because similar to what you said, the food only going to bring you so much. So you have to learn how to be creative in terms of keeping overhead down. That's what a lot of restaurants have, that, somebody in terms of your business model was able to kind of make it work differently for you. So kudos to you.
Thank you, boss. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you said
I want to try some now. I'm
hell yeah.
I can go get some.
Definitely, I definitely got to get some. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I moved about the store, and ironically, the store that I moved out of, the people that moved in, guess what they trying to sell?
Lamb chops.
Okay, next question.
Word.
What?
That's funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. So they trying to
I got everybody on Livernois selling lamb chops. They all came. We opened our restaurant. They couldn't believe the hype out of a store, and lines was up the street on Livernois. It was crazy, bro. Listen, true story. I can't make this shit up. I had to sit down coming on the Avenue of Fashion. Okay. Me and my wife invested $150,000 into this restaurant just to be shanked by a shoddy landlord, and I lost every single dollar I put into that restaurant. $150,000, and we were slated to be open right after Cuzzo's.
Okay.
Before any development was over there, I was going to be the anchor of the Avenue of Fashion. I got the what's the grant they give you? They gave us the
match.
Yeah, they gave us the Motor City Match.
Okay.
They gave us Motor City Match. The development fund gave us the money and everything to get the job done. And the shoddy landlord and the contractors wouldn't produce the numbers because they was charging me rent to a building that they didn't have an occupancy permit to.
Damn.
But I was trying to get it done so fast, and it was also a new endeavor. Like, I was way over my head. Okay. I won't even lie. A lot of times, being an entrepreneur, you could jump into a water dam and you think it's shallow, it's deep as hell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not willing to try to swim back to the ocean, swim back to the shallow part, your ass just gonna drown. Yeah. So sometimes, you got to eat your losses. It's just what it is. So I lost 150, but I ain't lose my hustle. Yeah. I ain't lose my drive, my determination of where I was trying to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Setbacks come.
Let me ask you a question, man. What did you learn from that? And the only reason why I'm asking you that, right? On the flip side, outside of acting and directing, I've always been on the construction side of things, and I've actually worked with a couple people with that Motor City Match. There was a lady by the name of Jean further down on Livernois on that side where that U-Haul truck is, U-Haul building is. It was a vacant building. I went in there and framed that whole thing out. But similar to your story, for some strange reason, that Motor City Match just didn't pan out for her. You understand what I'm saying? And it was kind of a very similar story. It was like they were charging the person who owned the building. Basically was kind of eating up some of the funds from it. And then after we went in there and framed it, we didn't frame the whole restaurant out, and boom, she gone. She done walked away. What did you learn from that you could share with another entrepreneur?
What I learned is that when you do business, you have to have a team. You have to have a lawyer. You have to have an accountant. You have to have a financial advisor. You have to have a project manager. All of these things that you need to complete a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a chain of command.
Absolutely.
It's no way that you should be addressing every problem that you have building nothing.
Absolutely.
It's a chain of command. When the problem gets to you, that's when it's a problem.
It's a huge problem.
Anybody else supposed to be able to direct the problem away from it getting to you. right?
Yeah.
That's how bosses work. So if you don't have the right team and you wind up trying to solve all the problems that you got the people around you trying to solve, then it's chaotic as hell, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. Kudos to you, man, because again, like I said, I'm on the construction end of that. So I've been on that side of seeing, owners go through one thing. I actually renovated the old Kresge building downtown. Whole front of it was supposed to be an Asian fusion restaurant. Worked on that mug for about 1.5 years. It never came to fruition. So if anybody out there listening, your story is not unique in terms of, getting into a deal that necessarily didn't pan out for you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I think you kind of set the tone with that in terms of being an entrepreneur. There are going to be times where some things just don't pan out like they need to. But again, you got to hold your head up high and kind of keep it moving.
Yeah.
So I just say, I hear you say that to say this, like, if everything was easy, we all be John Morant jumping out the gym for $200 million every 4 or 5 years. If things was that easy, right?
Yeah.
If things was that easy, then everybody could obtain them, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon. It's not a 40-yard dash. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna trip. You're gonna fall over some hurdles. You're gonna run through trials and tribulations, anything. But are you willing to deal with those when they come your way? Will they break you as a man or as a person?
Yeah.
See, a lot of people be broke. You could break a person. You know what I'm saying? Pressure make 2 things: diamonds or bust pipes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? That's just what it is, man. And like I said, I've always been motivated by not having nothing.
Yeah.
If nothing ever motivated me in life, not having nothing has always been my motivation.
Yeah.
I come from nothing, and it don't taste good. And whatever I could do not to get back there without sacrificing morals, values, my family, or anything like that, I would never compromise who I am as a person.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, my dream is not to go back to the bad land.
Yeah, no, that's what's
Hell
up.
yeah,
Man.
hell yeah. So what have you loved the most about being a serial entrepreneur? What have you loved the most?
The most, what I love the most is that I get to spend all the time I want with my family.
That's what's up. Shit,
I
hell
get to raise my family.
Yeah.
I get to, I get to wake up, take my kids to school, even though I have things to do, my time is not always monitored and managed every day the same way.
Yeah.
So I can work around the times and still provide and still be there for my family.
Yeah.
Raising my kids, like I said, I have 8 kids. You know what I'm saying? With the youngest from being 5 to the oldest from being from 32. And I took every one of them to school every day for their whole life, from the 32-year-old to the 5-year-old. I took them to school. I picked each and every one of them up every day from school for the last 26 years.
That's what's up.
Square business. So
yeah.
being an entrepreneur allows me to be the father that I always wanted to be with my kids.
Okay.
Just a different thing about being an entrepreneur is, again, you have to show your kids hard work, and they have to see it. Because if they don't see it, they don't appreciate it, and they won't be go-getters.
Yeah.
I've learned. I've learned through my own experiences that pacifying kids doesn't get the result that you want. That doesn't.
It fucks them up.
And if you spoil your kids, you'll raise your grandkids.
And fuck them kids.
And this is what allows me to. This what brings me my most joy in my life, being able to spend time with my wife and my kids. You know what I'm saying? Not saying every day I'm there at the same time, but for majority of the time I'm there for my babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what's up.
So
I came home today, dog. My kids didn't even have the crib clean, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them kids, bro.
He said,
and his words does not reflect say
my man need to keep building the rocks you used to collect when you was little. And it's gonna happen. You used to collect rocks, dog?
Yeah.
Damn, I've been knowing this nigga for a long time. I didn't know you collect rocks. So I painted them bitches.
So I give you the story behind that. I lived on Monica and 6 Mile, right? And we lived in a house, right? So one day I come home and my mama said, we got to move. No warning, nothing. So I said, where we moving? She said, next door. I said, huh? Yeah, we moved with the neighbors next door to live with the neighbors next door. It wasn't no money, bro. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what I was supposed to say. I had to come up with something. I'm hungry. My little brother 2 years younger than me.
Oh yeah,
he hungry too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying I got to sell some in this mud. So I just took some rocks, painted the rocks, and I sold them, bro. So however you look at it, it wasn't no crack rock. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you're trying to look at, it wasn't no crack rock. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: what is the ultimate goal for you, the D&D brand? What is the ultimate goal that you have set?
You really want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Shit, it'd be like Ghost on Power. Shit, I want the nightclub. I want that motherfucker jumping. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want it all.
Okay.
Without the drugs.
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
want the drugs and none of that. But
yeah.
I want, you know what I'm saying? Dog ass restaurant, the whole, I stand above my shit, look down. Because I feel like I put a lot of hard work in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and at the end of the day, I want what I feel like I came to get.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I get it at 62 or 63. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never give up. I die trying to get fulfill whatever dream it is the most I got planned for my ass.
Hell yeah.
I ain't about to sit back and kick my feet up and grow gray hair and shit and rub a goddamn belly and watch Simpsons the rest of my motherfucking life. I promise you that.
Yeah.
How you know what I'm doing?
All right, so everybody know him on Facebook as Shorty Mack. So I got a question for you. What is the Mack facts? Give me an example of a Mack fact.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You done reach deep.
Yeah.
So
this nigga
on my page, like I'm not the type you gonna go on my page and see fancy clothes or all that fake ass shit. I don't do that. But what I do is I post quotes. Nah, a lot of them be a lot of over people's heads, but a lot of them you can relate to. And each one I post Mack facts. Now, if we wasn't on live, I could go on my phone and pull some up to kind of give you an idea of what they are. And maybe in a minute or two we come back, I'll kind of give you a couple of them.
Okay.
But an example of a Mack fact is the only time. Hold on, no. Just give me a minute. I don't want to get on live and fuck a good one up.
I got you.
I don't want to do that.
Collect rocks.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened? You feel me?
Right.
So
I gave a Matt fact.
Go ahead, Q.
So besides say the Matt facts, we gonna let you come back to that. So I know you from, for really all my life, right? So do you still golf?
Yes.
And if you do,
you're the person who put the clubs in my hand, and I don't know what year it was. I want to say 96 or 97. You took me to you worked at the golf course, and you kept come on up here, cuz, come on up here. I put them clubs in my hand that day, man. I ain't never set them motherfuckers down since, bro.
What it was, I'm gonna tell you, it was bro's birthday, and I had everybody come out there, and I had to make sure that y'all came up. Yep. So most people and stuff, like I got a boy Sammy or whatever, right, that I grew up with too. He never put the golf clubs and stuff down either or whatever. So it's very addictive. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, if you've been still playing. And
I turned my homeboy Dave on to golfing, and it's crazy. This motherfucker ain't never played golf a day in his life. I take him to Palmer Park. I don't know if you ever been to Palmer Park, but Palmer Park got a par 3. I think it's the third hole. The third hole. This motherfucker the first par 3 he ever played golf on. In my bro, I was astonished. I was like, this shit is not real. And let me tell you, he can't hit it far. He can't hit it far, but he could always hit it straight, so he never got in trouble.
Okay.
He better keep it straight in Palmer Park. Keep it straight there.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep it straight in Palmer Park.
I'm lost.
They used to.
I'm lost at what you're talking about.
No, they used to.
Palmer Park. I'm gonna keep it straight and narrow, like Dave kept the balls y'all was hitting Palmer Park.
Man,
I'm lost. I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this.
No, you
going nowhere.
Huh? No, so that golf club, that area over there, or whatever, is very would you want to say, advantageous or
it's Square business.
That's what he. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting on. That's exactly.
That's not a Mack. That's not a Mack.
We say, hey, look, how you spell Square again?
Square ain't in that business. Square business.
That nigga talking about Palmer Park.
No.
All right. So let everybody know on how they can find you and support you, and everything that you're doing, as far as your restaurant, as far as the bar, as far as everything, your car wash and everything.
All right, hey, just you can put you in. I mean, I'm OG Shorty Mack on Which one am I? OG?
I think that's Instagram.
OG underscore Shorty underscore Mack on Instagram, and just Shorty Mack on Facebook. Tap in. Hey, listen, it ain't a problem I can't solve. All you gotta do is tap in, DM, message me. Ain't a problem I can't solve. Any events, like any events you need help with, like any rental hall information that you need, any party events that you want to throw parties at. I got a commercial cleaning company. My wife got a boutique. I sell hair. You come to the club, you know what I'm saying? VIP, IT. What else? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot on the flow.
All right, so y'all make sure y'all support, all right? Check out Shorty Mack and the D&D brand. And like I said, support, man, and get them to that power status, you know what I'm saying? Get them to that club, you know what I'm saying? Minus the drugs, even though he was selling rocks painted. All right?
Thanks,
Clap
man.
Clap that shit up.
Eggshell paint.
All right?
That's that trigger off wall.
You know what I mean? So before we get into like the kind of like the main topic or whatever, it's just a couple things I want to talk about real quick. Did anybody see the Strong End say that Creed movie? I
checked it out.
What'd you think about it?
I liked it.
You liked it? What did you like about it?
Shit.
It cost for $3 to see it. Broke ass nigga.
Hey, no, but it was straight though. Like for real, it was a nice look. The plot was it was straight though. You know what I'm saying? It was some hour and a half to take your time up. It was a little action to it.
Yeah, I think that shit was kind of typical. Shit. Yeah.
When you say typical, what you mean by that?
I mean, it was kind of like
scripted.
Yeah, to where it really wasn't. It really wasn't any kind of like quote unquote imagination or anything that was like to really kind of like get you to like even thinking a little bit more. I'm a person that like when I watch a movie, I like to, you know what I'm saying, be kind of like educated in a way. You know what I'm saying? Not just like I'm just going through the emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know this is about to happen. I don't like to just be sitting there like, oh, I can just go ahead and predict what the hell is about to happen. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, even though I know it's a boxing, you know what I'm saying, movie and stuff like that, but I think to me, the writing could have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
He should have lost twice.
I ain't never seen Creed. He
lost once, then came back like some Rocky shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it like this. Like, you know, the whole, you know, spoiler alert if y'all haven't seen it, but I'm just going to say it like this. The whole, okay, your boy come out, now now all of a sudden he the fucking contender, you know what I'm saying, to a title shot. It's like, come on, man.
The Black Rocky Balboa, huh?
Yeah, that's what
seen it before, bro.
Yeah, so that's what they did. You know what I mean? So it was like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got big money, you know what I'm saying, on the table, and then you got big fighters, you know what I'm saying? So if a fighter...
Opportunities, baby!
Come on now, but they ain't about to...
started from rocks, too.
Listen... That motherfucker was like 52 years old and he got a motherfucking title shot. Come on now, off the rip.
That shit
off the rip.
That shit corny to me.
It was corny, but come on, man. We know anything on TV.
Who you gonna see it with?
Who, me?
No, who you gonna see it with? Do you go see Creed?
Fire stick, cuz.
Huh? Oh,
Fire stick.
Who you gonna see it with?
I went with my wife. She wanted to go see it.
That's exactly what I'm saying. She wanted to see Michael B. Jordan. It ain't had shit to do with you wanting to see the movie. You just had to see it and figure out the plot to the shit.
No, she a Rocky fan though. She really like that's her favorite movie. Like that whole Rocky shit.
That's what
like
I'm
you know what I'm saying.
So if you seen one of them, you seen them all.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Whatever.
Yeah,
man.
I think from a story standpoint though, similar to how they do Batman. I think in some genres it's kind of cool seeing the spin-offs. Like, you know, when you think of Batman, but then you look at the new show, Gotham, and it's a completely different world, you know, but still based out of that. It was birthed from that. So I don't know. I think that seeing Creed, even though I haven't seen it, I've read a lot about it, and obviously I'm, in the filmmaking and all other kind of shit. But I think that from the general consensus that I heard, it was just kind of a movie to kind of sit back and enjoy. It wasn't anything that was gonna really stretch your mind and all that, but it was just an enjoyable movie to watch. And I think from the business side of it, you gonna have them kind of movies. You know what I'm saying?
100 million.
Sometimes them bitches gonna be all extra, you know, plot twists, and then sometimes you're just gonna sit back and watch. Look, when I put on The Wash, I know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's a silly ass movie, but I like watching that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
But then I also might like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which is a fucking mystery ass. Every second of the movie is something complicated about it. So I think it just depends on the mood for me.
I mean, I put it like this. I'm a moviegoer, so you know what I'm saying. I like going to the matinees anyway, and then I like going with my wife. So you know what I mean. So you know, I really wouldn't trip. You know what I'm saying. But at the same,
y'all sit in the seat together kind of thing when y'all go.
No, she got her own seat, just like I do. Now I might fucking take her food. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I know what seat you talking about, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's on my little team.
Showtime. I mean, not Showtime, like as.
Oh, you talking about like the luxury, like the luxury
like
shit.
You forgot what you went to go see, type Showtime.
Okay.
Yeah, like when
I ain't do that shit yet. Nah,
man.
Our bad.
You say our bad. No. All right, so look.
That boy Creed waiting for a spaceship to shoot past.
Really?
Like, I need
How you spell your name again?
Shut your ugly ass up.
Hey, that was off camera.
Ugly. No.
Ugly ass.
So look. The other thing we'll talk about real quick before we get to the main topic is, did y'all catch that Chris Rock next Netflix special? Yeah. Did y'all see it or any clips about it?
I basically I heard that he got a lot of liberals and leftist motherfuckers all in the they panties in a bunch simply because of the content that he chose to present. Some people felt like he went after Will in a shitty ass way, but then I saw a lot of black women saying that the way he attacked Will and Jada in the special, he deserved to be slapped. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, shit, that's some wild shit. I mean, but again, I ain't see the shit yet. So, I'm going to reserve my comment. I actually checked out You People.
Okay.
They You People with Kenya Barris and Jonah. That shit was funny to me.
Okay.
Showing the black and Jew relationship. But
I haven't seen that yet.
You talking about Eddie Murphy in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was some funny shit to me.
Okay.
It was awkward.
But it was like the Bernie Mac shit, too. When Bernie Mac and the white boy.
Yeah, it was awkward as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason why it was awkward because the love story, like, we knew London, Laura London wasn't going to let that nigga touch her. Yeah, but it was like a love story, but it was like, it was never a love scene.
It lets you know anybody can hit. It lets you know anything can happen.
Hey, it kind of reminded me of, remember when Aaliyah did the movie with Dog? And she was her love interest, and
Chinese dude.
Yeah, the Chinese dude, and
he didn't get a chance to.
I'm trying to tell you, that's how this movie was. Dog ain't even get you. I'm talking about.
They snuggled under the covers, and
right?
Shit,
it just like it wasn't like. I don't know. I like the shit. Shit wasn't realistic to me. You got to, if you're gonna put me in bed with Lauren London, I'm talking. When I signed a contract, we got to caress or something. You're not gonna sit right here and let me be just a basic white boy that can't jump around this motherfucker. Let me at least, you know what I'm saying, play a little bit better than that.
Bro, you trying to live out real fantasy on camera, man.
Hey, shit, hey.
Put me in the contract.
Right.
Contact sport.
I don't know Lauren London, but I'll just say this, from being in many scenes like that, sometimes you don't want that, bro.
Yeah.
I'ma just, keep my. Sometimes you been and seen something on TV and be next to it, and you got all kind of things going. Hair,
be ignorant, she be stinking.
I
never said he was gonna hit it. I just said, damn, at least let me kiss her once. He ain't do nothing. He just was sitting there just the whole time. Every time he was like,
he held her from the back. He held her from the back.
Every time everybody kiss her, the spin off was so cold. I'm like, damn, that's cold. That's I was like, whatever. I understood.
He said the spin off.
The spin off was so cold. Like that shit was just. It was
a stage kiss, man. It was
so awkward as hell. But the
Kisses do something.
did you see it though?
No, I didn't.
Did you see
It was a funny movie though, man. You gotta give it up. In terms of like, I felt like they ain't hold no punches up with the Jew joke or the black joke. The shit was funny.
It actually was funny.
All right, now
Still think he should have kissed Lauren London one time.
Now we gonna get to the main topic that was a request by Shorty Mack over here. So check this video out real quick, and then we gonna get into it.
Do not want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat.
Before we say it.
I'm saying, so as you see, this is a man. This is a man with 7 kids with 7 kids' mother. So pop it off and shit, Shorty Mack. What you think about this? What's your opinion?
Okay, well.
He said, okay.
First, I must say that nigga must got some killer game or some killer head. There's something got to be killer about this nigga if he can keep running this same game and they buy this shit, bro. That's first thing first. But on the real tip, to have 7 different kids by 7 different women, that would definitely occupy a nigga week up. Because it sounds like it's a dead kid for. So I'm not understanding when he gonna start finding time for himself. That's just it's awkward. It's awkward. You know what I'm saying? But I understand where he coming from, though, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, women got to understand, you know, if a baby is more of a curse than marriage. Because a baby is a guaranteed 18 the rest of your life. That's guaranteed.
That's gonna be the rest of your life if shit you plan on being a good parent. Yeah.
I mean,
you can't skeet in her, bro.
Decisions, damn it.
You know when you fuck and you gonna have kids and you like fuck the kids, dog.
So let me say this then and shit, you know, so like, you know, you hear women all the time say, it's my choice, my body and shit. And it's like, at the end of the day, really, it really is. You know what I'm saying? To where like, it's up to them to say keep it. Because a guy can be like all day, oh, I want you to have my baby and shit. If she don't want to have it, you know what I'm saying? Then she ain't gonna have it. If she want to keep it, she's gonna keep it. So I always say this and shit, like, you know, us as men and shit, we'll control, say, the relationship when it comes to, say, marriage and being, you know what I'm saying, dating somebody, but women control the sex. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, so if you laying down with trash, you're gonna end up with trash. You know what I'm saying, period. You know what I'm saying? People need to be a little bit more selective. You know what I'm saying, on who the fuck they laying down with, you know what I'm saying, for one. And then and shit for two, don't be expecting and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what are these women, expecting and shit? Like, if he calling you a jump off, then he really is a jump off. Like, what the fuck are y'all, you know, what are you doing?
So kid ain't no jump off, though.
So
no, I'm just saying, that's what his mentality is. But at the same time, shit, if you know a guy is not fucking disciplined or can't fucking, you know what I'm saying?
So hear me out. So hear me out. So you have a baby by a man that you don't know, and it's the man's fault that he had a baby by you. Obviously, you easy pickings. I'm just saying, I'm playing devil's advocate, but at the end of the day, bro, like, what we tell you earlier in the conversation, if everything was easy, everybody would have it. If a woman would make herself so easy and so available to corny niggas without realizing vetting these niggas, y'all out here having sex with niggas you ain't even vetted. You ain't met their mama, their daddy, you don't know nothing about them, you don't know if they taking care of their kids. So obviously, y'all had 7 tries to make sure this nigga took care of his kids. He told you after 7 when he ain't take care of the other 6. So the other 6 bras didn't know they ain't take care of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm just saying, bro, common sense is common sense. Sometimes it get dense, but don't let that shit clog your mind.
Common sense though ain't that common.
Hey, Shay, like I said, bro, if a woman gonna sit there and have a baby by a person that she don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you an example.
What is wrong with you?
I'll give you an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
A girl like this guy, right? This nigga might not even get girls at all. This might be the first girl he actually got in a long time. You think he ain't run up in that raw?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, let's be realistic. She probably think this person right here have women running up, you know, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. This nigga probably ain't had no sex in so long. Do you think he putting on a rubber?
Nah, hell no.
Everybody in here is a man.
Yeah.
If you ain't had no sex in 6 months or however a year, is you putting on a rubber?
Nah,
obviously, it don't come often. Obviously, if you ain't hitting nothing, it don't come often.
Yeah.
You ain't covering.
Dog fucking a lot. You can tell he ain't wearing rubber.
You say skinny dipping.
I'm just telling you. Obviously,
you fucking a lot.
So
And
I'm
not
saying,
getting no pussy. You want some raw pussy.
my point is, it's more of a woman's job to protect her own body than more of a man's job to protect a woman's body for her. How do you want a man to protect your body? Because if a man could control a pussy, he would have one. He didn't. The Lord gave you a penis. That's why you have to control a penis. The Lord gave you a vagina.
But that's why I said this shit. Women, though, ultimately and shit control the sex. You see what I'm saying?
We control the baby making, though. You ain't got to skeet in every bitch. You gotta no women like on some real. We control a lot more, bro.
Man, listen,
that
bro.
shit goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? To be honest,
how you gonna hit a jump off raw?
You shouldn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't because if that's what you like to do, you know what I'm saying. That's what you like to do. You know what I mean?
Easy, he hitting raw.
Let me ask you a question. How you gonna hit a jump off?
Yeah, there you go.
With a rubber. How could you hit a jump off?
Now, every nigga that hit a jump off. I ain't gonna say every nigga that hit a jump off damn near.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like
in
this.
one day in his life.
You said
everyone. Hey, look, every guy shouldn't be sitting up there trying to stink it up. If you know what I'm talking about.
Nah, man.
A jump off or not, you know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you know what I mean. So
if you go in the game, you know, old girl been done. You gonna hit her raw, then when she get pregnant, you like, oh, bitch, you knew I'd be fucking old. You look goofy yourself. They both goofy.
No, that's what I'm saying. They both fucking retarded because don't nobody know how to be selective. You know what I mean?
I think, and I'm gonna kind of piggyback on what you were saying, right? I think that at the end of the day, you know, similar to, I often ask women, you know, what is your power? You know, what do you do? What do you kind of bring to the table in terms of relationship? And I feel like at the end of the day, just to piggyback off what you said, when you know you possess the power, that's you gonna have to be the one that carry this seed. Who is the burden placed on to have more responsibility in terms of what the fuck you... I got 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? So when I speak to my daughters, the conversation be like, hey, listen, I remember somebody, and I always say this, they asked me about, did you ever have the conversation about the birds and the bees with your girls? And I said, no. I said, my conversation with them was different. The very first question I asked them when I started talking about sex was, do you think you have a positive self-image of yourself? And that was important to me because I said to them, they said, well, Dad, why we talking about that? I said, listen, you got to know how you feel about self before you start having sex, because if you need a dude to validate you, make you feel special, make you feel loved, help you feel like you need to be pretty, there's been a lot of chicks to me that I done seen coming up in the hood where this bitch might have wanted to fuck the popular dude. Next thing you know, she getting trained on all kind of shit, or she doing shit to get attention. And you had chicks who literally thought they was popular just because they start fucking everybody. Mm-hmm. And I wanted mine to know you need to have a positive self-image of yourself in order to, before you start making that move that you want to start having sex with somebody, because sex can bring forth a lot of emotions. But they also need to understand the burden needs to be placed on you. You need to control your own body and what dudes you let fucking, you want to lay up with, because that shit is important.
Because at the end of the day, you opened your own legs. He didn't open them. He took advantage of the fruit that you offered. And everybody here loves strawberries and pineapples, and we love them smoothies. We love it so many different ways, and we enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think that's the same way in terms of as men, we have the power to destroy, right? So that means that if shit get out of hand with us, we know that we're capable, if we don't properly emotionally regulate, we could kill somebody. It's a lot of men right now that's incarcerated because they did not know how to control the power that they have. So I feel like just like we got to take some accountability, I really feel like we need to go through this wave where a lot more women, not saying you women don't, but just need to understand, take some accountability for your actions. I see everybody jumping on old boy, he this, he that, he fucked up. You right, but again, where the women?
Shit, it take two to tango. Yeah, it take two to tango. You know what I'm saying? So
from a man's perspective, he makes sense. But we also understand the woman's perspective as well. But all we're saying is the woman is the one that's going to have the obligations. That man doesn't. You want him to have the obligation, right?
Yeah, I mean, but if you a solid guy, you know what I'm saying?
How many solid guys?
No, I'm saying as far as when it comes to kids, you know what I'm saying? But
they don't exist. They don't exist. I ain't saying that they don't exist like that.
Yeah, dude, you exist. You a good dad. He a good dad. You know what I'm saying?
TV with 7 kids. I'm talking about dog with 7.
Nah, that's different.
He got 7 by 7, and a lot
7 by 7.
A lot of them think like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the end of the day is this is the end of the day. Discipline, right?
Yeah.
Discipline. A man that cannot control his dick cannot control his brain.
Yeah.
Right? All right. This is a fact, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the woman. It's the same parallel. It's the same rules, except for a man get to run and hide. Baby, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, what he's saying is, y'all should not have allowed me to do the things that I did. Yeah. All I did was took advantage of a system that worked for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, they gonna come back and tear his ass up on child support wherever he at. But I'm sure he'll regret everything that he just said on that video.
Yeah.
But just for comprehension purposes, it makes total sense of what he's saying. And I think that women should listen to that instead of trying to...
And use it as a warning.
Exactly.
Don't get mad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Use it as a lesson to say, wait a minute, this motherfuckers out here that think like that? Because I totally disagree with everything that he said, but similar to what you said, and I'm going to choose my words just a little bit differently. I know you meant the same thing. At the end of the day, I don't agree with nothing he said, but there was a lot of truth in his thinking in terms of the negative way that he was saying that shit. Right. It's fucked up. He basically saying, hey, look, I don't even like you like that. What make you think that I want to have any type of attachment to you and a child from you? And listen to the wording.
He not telling the bitch that, bro.
He said
he telling the internet that.
Yeah.
You ain't no telling what he telling that chick though, bro. That's
shit, he telling her right there.
He telling no chick.
But you know that shit, man. Motherfuckers be tough as hell and shit behind, say, a camera and all that kind of shit. So when a man's trying to get some motherfucking ass or something like that from like you said, a jump off, the motherfucker probably ain't gonna say whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's worse than a woman? A woman with a best friend. So when the best friend see that, the woman ain't got to worry about the best friend gonna harp the shit out of that in her ear. Girl, did you hear what he said?
No,
fuck
he
your kids, blah, blah. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He gonna hit her best friend and everything.
So you saying there's a strong possibility that he was just lying to all these bitches and men come out like this?
Hell no.
Bro, any nigga that go live on camera,
that's after the 7 kids, the damage is done. He ain't sitting up there telling the bitch, like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I be fucking all these hoes. And no.
He just did.
Hey, look, that's 7. Hey, look, 7 kids later.
But he not
7
gonna
kids
say that
later.
chick to no chick, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So you think he?
I don't think he. 7 baby mamas, he got at least have 1 or 2.
You said he was just straight up manipulating the bitch.
Yeah. That's what niggas do.
Listen, niggas do it, so do women.
That's the game that we play is manipulation to get the monkey, bro. It's a lot of niggas tell a girl anything.
Yeah, there be a lot of motherfuckers out here lying. But there be a lot of women and shit that be lying too. So
telling the bitch anything.
But I'm just saying, it's dudes that do that though.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
But probably, do you want to know real game? Do you want to know real game? When you meet a woman, 9 times out of 10, she know whether she want to fuck you without you saying shit. Why say anything? Go with the flow. Shut the fuck up. You don't have to talk yourself out the pussy. A woman know right there when she meet you whether she want to fuck you or not. You gonna talk yourself out of the pussy, bro. So it's best to just don't say shit anyway.
Yeah, my mom used to tell me that all day. She used to be like, look, a woman know what she wants. Flat the fuck out. You don't even have to ask. She said you don't have to ask.
Y'all really listen to that? Y'all really think a woman know what she wants?
Yeah. Like, in terms of fucking, do a chick know if she want to fuck you or not?
How How did she get a baby daddy like this nigga?
Because that's what she wanted.
Because that's what she wanted, yeah.
She probably
Come on, dog.
Listen, he probably got 7 lessons. He probably taught 7 bitches lessons.
How many times you been with your girl and say, hey, baby, what you want to eat?
Each woman, he probably taught a lesson. So a woman got a baby by that nigga one time. The next time, her game and her attendance is up. You know what I'm saying? If a woman got babies by multiple men like that, it doesn't say nothing about the man, bro.
Yeah.
It says a lot about the freaking woman.
Yeah.
Period, bro.
All right. So look.
How many of us have been a stepdaddy before we were a daddy?
Yeah. So
my first kid was her second kid.
Hey, look, we're gonna have to come back on shit next week back on this topic and shit. You know what I'm saying? So look, let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody and shit that was tuning in out there. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Gamg podcast. Also, I want to give a shout out to comedian Square Business in the building.
In the building.
Where can you be reached? You know what I'm saying? And where people
Facebook,
can support.
Square Business. Shit. Just go on my page. You see me. I cut grass, shit, tow trucks, lockouts. You know, I still do the same thing.
All right. So make sure y'all check them out. You know what I'm saying on Instagram and Facebook. All right. Yeah. Also, shout out to Shorty Mack, Dang Lockett from the D&D brand. All right. So once again, how can people support you?
That's Shorty Mack on Facebook, and that's OG_Shorty_Mack on Instagram. That's OG_Shorty_Mack on Instagram.
All right. And also, shout out to Don Snipes in the building. What you got popping on? You got something coming up?
Nope, the usual, man. Keep it moving.
All right.
I ain't got nothing. Look, I said it last week, and I'm gonna say it again. I think as we move forward this year, I really been falling in love with a lot of people talk about self-care kind of shit, but I've been kind of tapping into some different shit recently, so I've been like enjoying the journey. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I guess my tip for the day for everybody: when last time you know what I'm saying, sat and just did nothing and took a whole bunch of deep breaths, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just really feel oxygen flowing through your body and you connecting to that breath and that energy, because breath represents energy.
Yeah.
And I think that like when I've been, you know, kind of not just learning these things, because I always say knowledge is power. I always say that applied knowledge is empowering. You know what I'm saying? So just to kind of read some shit, know it is one thing, but to read it, understand it, and then actually apply it and see how it works for you, that shit been feeling good. So I'm just keep moving with that.
All right.
I got a Mac fact before I go real quick. Love shouldn't cost a dime, so you have to be careful to the ones that be charging. Mac facts.
All right. So check them out, like you said, once again on Facebook and Instagram, Shorty Mack. All right. And make sure y'all tune in every Monday night to the Gamg, the Big Flex podcast. And check us out on Podcasting, Streamcasting, and YouTube. See y'all next week, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.